A paternity action happens when you have two unmarried people who have a child. Either you are seeking to establish that you're the father of the child, or you're seeking to prove that you're not the father of the child. Once fatherhood has been proven, then you move on to the next stage, which is establishing things like a child support order and a parenting plan. You can be the legal father without being a biological father or going through an adoption process. There's what's called a presumed father in the law. If you are married and your wife has a child, you're presumed to be dad. You can seek an action, whether that's part of a divorce or otherwise, disestablishing you as dad because of one circumstance or another, but usually will involve a DNA test that shows that you're not dad. But unless you take those steps, regardless of biology, you will legally be the father and have legal obligations and responsibilities for any child born during your marriage. People sometimes come to us who they've had a child and maybe they haven't really had contact with the child or the mom. You're already legally the dad. Your name's on the birth certificate. It is possible under those circumstances to then establish a parenting plan that allows you time with your child. It's called reunification counseling, in which you and the child attend therapy sessions together and you begin to develop a relationship. Two perspectives for why you should file a paternity action. One is if you're a dad, you have no rights until your name is on that birth certificate. And that's one reason from the father's perspective. From the mother's perspective, likewise, establishing paternity lets you share the responsibility of being a parent. But what you can do is impose those obligations on a man who is a father. You can obligate financial support. You can't obligate emotional support, unfortunately. We've handled a lot of paternity cases. We believe firmly that fatherhood is important, that every child absolutely needs to have a man in their life who plays the role of a father. If you're a dad and you have a child and you don't get to see him very much, you need to hire us. This is about your child, and we'll help you if you're ready to man up. Essentially, we're there to help you make sure you establish those rights that you should have under the law.